Introducing for the first time ever on DeadMen Radio, GAT, Mr. Cameraman GAT.
I didn't fall in love. I fell in love with the JJ. I'm like, what do you mean I'm not even on probation? They're like, yeah, you are. Did 6 months over friggin' street sign.
Like, because of that, I was comfortable placing second 3 times in a fucking row on solo builds in Fort. So I took it all out of my helmet, my $75 helmet.
My car started making a weird ass noise. My belt is supposed to be attached to the pulleys.
Yes. Pulleys don't move without belt. Look how swole that is, bro.
That's what you get for
It's just
falling over.
I didn't even fall. I just like scraped my arm on the side of the top.
Damn.
Yeah.
Close the door all the way. Thank you. All right. 1, 2, 3. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the DeadMen Radio podcast.
Hello.
I am Jacob.
I'm AJ.
And we are back yet again for another episode 32, as Gatlin makes all kinds of noise. Cameraman Gat making all kinds of noise in the background.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even after we said quiet on the set. But it is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is.
But we are back for the 32nd episode.
Yeah, 32.
Big 3-2. I don't know if there's any significance with the number 32, but it is for us because, like we said in the last episode, most podcasts get to episode 30 and stop.
Yeah.
Or they don't make it to 30.
We're two
and
past
we
that.
are counting and counting.
Oh,
so it's been a very eventful
Man,
week, honestly.
it has been quite the eventful week. Y'all will learn all about it here soon. But
who do you want? What do you want to start with?
Well,
what do you want to start with?
Let's see.
We are gonna have a very super secret
event happening in this episode.
That, as well as a super secret DeadMen real life, pretty much the whole DeadMen crew together hitting the bandos, having a good time.
Facts. I forgot about all that. We gotta dump all that footage.
I just have to edit it up together. I just haven't had the time or the chance to get it together.
Hell yeah.
Because I have had a very eventful weekend. But
Hell yeah.
Yeah, do you want to start with?
No, I think you should start with your vehicle.
All right, so my car fucking decided to explode. Basically,
This is episode number 2 with a car fuck up.
Yeah. Well, what was it?
My car.
Oh yeah, my car took a shit. So I was on my way home from work on Friday, last Friday, as you guys are seeing this. And my car started making a weird ass noise. Not even gonna lie, weird ass noise. And I was like, oh, my car has a little bit of squeakiness. You know, it makes a couple noises. It's just kind of how it works.
Just a little bit.
So I was like, maybe this is just a thing. Got to get home from work. It didn't sound like crazy bad. It just was like, oh, that's a new noise. You know what I mean? Something to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Or an ear on.
Yeah.
And so I'm like,
Or both.
we were already planning on doing the bandos, which you guys will see in that future episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, I can't drive tonight when we go do this because they're like 30, 40 minutes away. And I know for a fact something's going to happen if we do that. But if we have someone else drives, we can do it no problem. And so we get someone else to drive, go hit the bandos.
Hit them bitches was raw. Dope.
I get back in my car at 2 o'clock in the morning after I'm leaving AJ's house.
Mm-hmm.
And on my way home, it's about a 15-minute drive, my car makes a crazy sound. A crazy sound. And I'm like, oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. But it is currently 2:30 in the morning. I am 2 minutes from my house.
Just need to get home.
I will deal with this in the morning. I can't see anything if I try and look in the engine bay. I will deal with this in the morning. I just got to get home. So I get home. And then I wake up in the morning. Yeah, I made it home, which was fucking crazy because it made an even crazier sound at the stoplight right before my house.
20 seconds from your house.
Bro, literally last turn before my house, last turn before my driveway. And it made a crazy sound. I was like, all right, I got to literally right there.
Yep.
So wake up in the morning, next morning, on Saturday morning, and I'm like, all right, I have no food in the house, no groceries, no snacks, and I'm a big boy. I need me some food. I need me some food. And so I'm getting hungry, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to run to the store. So I get in my car, I turn it on, makes a weird noise. So I pop the hood, I look in there, and I'm like, oh, that's what that noise is, 100%. Because I got a pulley in there just kind of wobbling around a little in the direction it's not supposed to wobble.
Yeah.
And
Side to side, not up and down.
yeah, so
Don't want
I'm like,
that.
oh, that's 100% the issue. I know that for a fact. But I have to go to the grocery store. I have to go get some food. I literally have nothing in the house. I'm going to see if I can make it. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's see what happens. And so I get to Dollar Tree because that was the first stop. Get the snacks for the week and then go grocery shopping, get some McDonald's after. So I go to Dollar Tree, get my snacks. I'm going to McDonald's to get some lunch before I go to the grocery store because I was really hungry. I hadn't eaten. It was probably like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I'd been up since like fucking 8 o'clock
It's
in the
late
morning.
and you can't go grocery shopping.
Yeah,
hungry.
I'd been up since like
Get
8
all
o'clock
the
in the
wrong
morning,
stuff.
so I've been hungry for a while at this point. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna grab some food and then I'm gonna go grocery shopping because whenever I grocery shop hungry, bro, I make terrible choices, terrible fucking choices.
Yep. That's like I said. You get all the wrong shit if you grocery shop hungry.
Exactly, I make terrible fucking choices.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, I pull into the McDonald's. Are you done making noise, Mr. Cameraman Gat?
Yes. L Jacob's car blowing up and shit.
Yeah. I'm getting to that part. So I pull into the McDonald's drive-through, and I'm not actually fully in the drive-through yet to where like you can't turn out because this specific McDonald's has like a concrete
McDonald's.
This specific McDonald's has a has a specific like concrete path that you have to go through the drive-through, and I wasn't in that yet. I was just before that, and my car just dies. It makes this crazy loud pop sound and just turns off. And so I'm like, oh.
If y'all hear anything, the windows are open.
Go close that window, Gallon, actually. Don't knock the camera over.
If y'all have heard anything, the
we
windows are
apologize.
open and there's a bar across the street.
Pull it from the top. Push it from the top. Yeah, there you go.
Boom, there we go.
And so I heard this crazy loud pop, and then my car shuts off, and I'm like, oh, that is no bueno.
Not good.
So I immediately, do what anyone would do, try and turn it back on. Obviously.
Of course.
Turns back on. And so I'm like, okay, can't be too terrible, but I definitely should get out of the drive-through.
Yeah.
And so I go to steer out of the drive-through. Power steering has left the chat. Just straight gone. Straight has left the chat. And
it's full muscle to turn, just even a little bit.
Just gone. Straight gone. No steering power at all. Just straight raw dogging it. And I'm like, all right, fuck. I muscle it over to out of the drive-through, and I pull into a little alleyway that's right next to the McDonald's. Because where this is set up in a weird-ass spot. There's like an alleyway right there that no cars can really get in unless they pull in a parking lot. And so I pull my car there, pop the hood, belt gone. It is no longer attached to any pulleys. And if you know anything about cars, the belt is supposed to be attached to the pulleys.
Yes.
And
pulleys don't move without belt.
Yes. And so the specific pulley that I was watching wobble before I left was now facing sideways, and I was like, oh.
That's the problem.
I knew that was the problem. I knew it. It ain't got no gas in it. I called it. It ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it.
But I look in the engine. Belt is no longer attached, and the power steering fluid is everywhere. Literally, the entire left side of my engine bay, all the way up to the top where my horn is, was covered in power steering fluid. And I was like, oh, that's why my power steering stopped. And so we get the car. I call up JT, my older brother, and I'm like, yo, come pick my ass up, because he's got a truck and trailer. So he comes and picks me up.
Yep.
And I got to ride in the car, on the trailer, on the road.
Allegedly.
Which allegedly is a lot of fun, and allegedly something I've always wanted to do. So
allegedly.
Bucket list allegedly checked. Allegedly. But we get it to the shop, and we come to find out that the water pump is what has exploded, what has left the chat.
Yeah.
So on top of the power steering.
Well, I
and
was
the
gonna say,
belt-
yeah, power steering still left the
Yes,
chat.
power
But water
steering's still
pump,
gone.
but water pump also left the chat.
Water pump. So what my thinking is, the
power
belt.
steering never came back. It permanently
belt-
left the chat. Got banned from chat.
Yes, got banned. Straight permabanned. Or temporary permaban. Temporary permaban. It hopefully will come back. But my thinking is the pulley exploded, the belt came off, and it knocked the power steering line, and it like broke a line, and then all the fluid dumped. That's what I'm hoping it is, because then that means I don't have to buy a new pump or a new power steering rack. A lot cheaper of a fix, hopefully. But
Yeah.
come to find out, water pump has exploded, so we're like, all right, we'll get a water pump.
Crazy your car didn't overheat either.
Facts. Facts.
Crazy as hell.
Facts.
Crazy
Facts.
as hell.
Facts. Never had any heat issues with the car ever. Never had the fans kick on. Nothing. Never had no issues with it overheating ever. So we look for the water pump. We're like, all right, there's a water pump 40 minutes away. That's doable. So we go get 40 minutes away, and we go to this AutoZone to get this fucking water pump and like gasket kit and everything. Because it turns
Mind you,
out
40 minutes away from where he was.
on the specific car that I have, to take the water pump out, you have to take the front timing, or not the front timing, the front cover off and take the timing belt off, and then you can take a pulley off, and then you can pull the water pump out.
Yeah.
So to do all that, have to get gaskets, all that shit, so we buy the whole kit. Drive 40 minutes to the AutoZone where this kit is supposedly at. This AutoZone just opened 2 weeks ago, and apparently the item is in the store, but nowhere to be found. They can't. They have no way of finding the location of this part. All they can do is tell me, yes, we have the part, but no, we don't know where it's at.
Which, how the fuck does
Even
that
though,
happen?
even though we went to an AutoZone that is 5 minutes from where we were working on the car, because with my brother has a commercial account at that AutoZone, so you go to that AutoZone, you pay for the part, then you go pick it up. That way you don't have to pay full price. It's a whole thing. But we were at that AutoZone. We called this other AutoZone that was 40 minutes away, and we were told, yes, I have hands on the part. We have this part.
Hands on the part.
Literally,
is a crazy
hands
statement.
on. That's literally what they said. Hands on part. And so we drive 40 minutes to this other fucking AutoZone, and there's no part. It is nowhere to be found. I did get to go in the back of the AutoZone though and look at the maze of fucking shit they've got. It's crazy. It's fucking insane back there. Because that's like a hub. So that's like
they got like all the shit there.
It literally was like 2 football fields back of straight shelves 20 feet high.
That's crazy.
Of like 6-inch shelves, 12-inch shelves, and 24-inch shelves.
Damn.
Yeah. It was actually a fucking crazy thing to fucking see. But
Yeah.
this is like a big one. This is like where like all of the other AutoZones get their parts from this AutoZone.
Yeah.
But they also have a storefront. It's like a UPS store where you can like go to the UPS warehouse, but they
Yeah.
have a little storefront at the front. Yeah. Well, yeah. So we find out parts nowhere to be found. Have to order it. Won't be here till Tuesday. Probably won't be here till Wednesday, honestly.
Yeah.
So I need to find a ride to and from work for 3 days, which is gonna suck.
Yeah.
But
he's got to ride home from work just about every day.
Yep.
For me, but I can't take him to work.
I should have a ride to work. Huh? I ain't paying that shit.
Trying to get an Uber at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Bro,
very difficult.
I don't want to be awake at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. I know damn well he don't want to be awake at 5 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
right? Right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
What
man.
time are we at? How long have we been recording? 14? Okay.
Damn, holy shit.
I'm thinking about 30. I'll bring you in. Yes. So as you just heard, spoiler of the special surprise.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Mr. Cameraman GAT is going to come on as a quick guest appearance. This is not going to be his full interview episode. That will be happening here in the future. He will be actually here.
This is
with
just
us.
this is a special occasion because of
he had some bullshit
because of a
happen.
special event.
Yeah, had some
And
bullshit happen.
Y'all saw him like 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
fine and dandy.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, but I'll let him get into that in a little bit. But yeah, AJ, you got anything? You want to talk about anything? You had an eventful day at the bike park.
Yeah.
You talk about that.
So yesterday I got back on my bike for I believe the second time since I fucked my ankle up. Which was like about 8 months ago now at this point. I know. Holy shit.
Since before, it was like 2 or 3 weeks before we started this podcast.
No, it was when we started. It was like a weekend. I think it was literally one weekend or one episode in. I messed my ankle up.
It's one of your first episodes.
Yeah, it's one of our first episodes because I think we started in August, like the late end of August.
Yep.
And I messed my ankle up the 1st of September. It is now.
It is around when we started.
I was gonna say it's like the 2nd week of April now, or something like that.
Long time.
So
Long time.
but yeah, I got back on my bike yesterday. Was feeling pretty good, feeling pretty comfortable, pretty solid. And I went to go start trying to go for the bar spins again. Which is what I messed my ankle up on, which is pretty funny.
So he had to get his get back.
Which is pretty funny because I was doing a hand/arm trick and messed my ankle up.
It is pretty foot involved as well.
Oh, it's extremely foot involved. I mean, part of getting the bike up there is my feet.
Yeah.
But
and landing back in the proper spot on the
which
pedals.
was the problem.
Yeah.
But I got like super close a bunch of times yesterday. Matter of fact, like I think I landed it twice, but I didn't get a full ride off from it. I do. I will send them to you. I will send them to you. I have not gone through them yet. I have like a 2-minute clip, a 5-minute clip, and a 15-minute clip.
Just send me like.
I'll just send you the individual ones,
Yeah.
but you guys will see them right here.
Bang. Okay.
Boom. So that should be a good enough amount of time. But got really frustrated. I would say quickly, but not really. It just felt quick. I was there for like 2 hours. But yeah, I got super frustrated really, really freaking fast and just fucking had like a meltdown, long story short. Just been a long bunch of months and an eventful weekend that threw me off a lot.
Kind of the culmination of the long couple months.
Yeah, and then I just like fucking started tweaking. Everything around me was either metal or concrete, so I didn't want to start fucking kicking or punching shit and fucking myself up.
Smart choice.
So I took it all out of my helmet, my $75 helmet, which was, I mean, now I get a new shiny helmet, but yeah, I was just say it's in like 4 pieces now or some shit like that, 3 or 4 pieces now. Destroyed. Like, if I stopped after like the first or second one, it still would have been functional, but it would have looked funny. It would have done its job though. It would have done exactly what it needs to, but it just would have looked kind of funny.
You do have a history with helmets, though.
I do. Helmets are usually my rage option because when I go riding, I have nothing but my phone, my gun, and
Your bike.
my bike. So
Kind of can't throw any of those at the ground.
Yeah,
real
I can't.
Aggressively.
Yeah, I can't throw anything at the ground crazy
Well,
aggressively.
you do throw your bike pretty
I do throw my
aggressively.
bike. I did do that a couple times
You do that
yesterday.
I'm pretty sure that's why you bent your last pair of bars.
That is why I bent my last pair of bars. I do need to check my bars out. I didn't take my bike out of the car until this morning, or when we got home from work. That's how
Yeah.
mad I was yesterday. I got home, I said, fuck this fucking bike, slammed the door, went upstairs.
Yeah, you went into that giant eagle real angry yesterday.
Oh, I wasn't that giant eagle about pissed as fuck. I wasn't mad to be there. I wasn't this time I wasn't mad at all to be there. Like it was good that I was there because I was taking more time to fucking just fuck around and do shit before I went back home because I was really trying to play some games when I got back to the crib. But you can't start playing games angry. You can't do that because whatever you're
It's gonna
playing,
be so much worse.
Yeah,
It's gonna
exactly.
get so much worse.
Exactly.
Oh,
And like because of that, I was comfortable placing second 3 times in a fucking row on solo builds in Fort. I'm more salty about it now than I was yesterday. Like 3 times in a row I placed second. That's crazy work, bruh. First 2 games had six kills, and the third game I had like 4. I was going
Solid
I
game.
was going pretty ham.
Solid
Like
game.
I was going pretty ham and doing like hot drops and all that shit. But anyway, yeah. So now I need to get a new helmet. Unfortunately, add that to the list of things I need to buy. But now that's a priority because it's nice out. Nice out.
Yeah.
Nice out
It's
equals
very nice out.
nice out. Yeah. Yeah. First time in a minute. It has been nice for some days, and it is planning to be nice for some more days.
Yep.
Talking like 70, 80 degrees. It's quite nice.
Which means
Which is crazy, though, because, man, we really did have like a week of spring, and that's it.
I'm saying
Yeah, we have winter and summer now.
pretty much.
We have winter and summer now.
Dude,
And winter lasts way longer than summer does.
the DeadMen IRL content is going to be very heavy these next couple months.
Oh, facts. You guys got, like we said earlier, you guys got a
Very
video
heavy.
coming soon. Yeah. 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 I know, man. Yeah, but more videos coming soon. More like actual videos,
Yep.
not just podcast stuff coming soon. But yeah, now I got to get a new helmet.
Yeah, that sucks. I still need to get.
I will
bearings
say
for my bike.
I'm about sore as shit though, but that's also understandable. I haven't really been able to do much physical shit since my ankle, and then I've just been busy as shit. Through not even just after through that whole time I was busy as
Yeah.
fuck and still busy as fuck. So it's just like getting the time because I mean I fucking hate working out, but it is almost gym membership time. I will be getting one very shortly.
I'm gonna get one with you. I've decided.
Yeah, you told me that the other day. Yeah, hell yeah. And because they just opened a new gym that costs like $5 million, like right down the street from my house.
I don't even remember.
Right
if we had
after
the lights on last
right after
episode.
the city border, there's a $5 million gym. It's quite nice. Yeah, it's quite nice. I will say that bitch be that bit. Yeah, bro. I think they went over.
That's what a lot of those big chains.
I think
those
they
big
went. I think they
chain-
went over budget too.
Dude, those big chain gyms are not cheap. Dude, gym equipment like the type
They got
of gym
shit. They
equipment
got
they
they
use,
dude. They got the whole like Planet Fitness set up in there, bro. They got like showers.
Yeah.
They got tanning beds. They got personal training rooms.
and
You-
that type
like-
of equipment can easily be like $1,200 a pop. Per machine, it's like $1,200.
Yeah.
easily.
There's some
And that's not including all of the weights, the dumbbells, the bars,
the add-ons like
yeah,
clips and
yeah,
shit, like
the,
everything.
The rope attached, the handle attachments, literally everything. That's
Yeah.
just the machine.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like,
But yeah, no, that place is
Yeah.
place is pretty nice. So I really wanna get in there, especially with it being so close to my house. Like, because the biggest thing that's always stopped me from going to the gym for real is it is genuinely out of my way, and so much more time involved than it needs to be. Because like I could go to the gym for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, but it's gonna be a 3.5 hour round trip to do everything. Let's say I get hungry on the way home, nothing to do for dinner, or I didn't even stop at the store yet for dinner yet. There's another chunk of time.
yeah,
like-
but that's why I'm gonna do it at 4:00 in the morning.
yeah, I ain't doing that shit. Yeah, I ain't doing that shit.
I can understand.
I got out of bed this morning at 6:38. I usually leave. I got out of bed at 6:38. I usually leave my house at 6:45.
Gallon, bro. I wake up at 4:30 every day anyway.
So just spend a half hour at the gym?
No, I'm good. So I wake up at 4:30 every day, leave my house 5:00, get to work about 5:15, go into work at about 5:45. If I wake up, if I wake up at 4:00, drive the because the gym is like 5 minutes past work, so drive the 20 minutes to the gym, 4:20. Hell yeah. Get to the gym, work out for an hour, shower at the gym, change into my work clothes, drive the 5 minutes to work. I'm at work at like 5:35. Or work out 45 minutes if I have to do that. Like it's a very I've planned it out in my head. It's committing to waking up at 4:00 in the morning. Cause I've been waking
I
up.
just said I woke up at 6:38 today, and I leave my house at 6:45.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't do that. The only times I've ever
When I worked at a factory, bro.
I've done that twice. I've done that twice ever. And both times I did 100 miles an hour to get to work on time, and I made it to work on time.
See, I also live 4 minutes from my job.
Fair. Back when I used to live 4 minutes. Back when I worked at Filmatic, it happened one time, and that shit. Was flying down Vine Street doing like 90 miles an hour,
Yeah.
fucking to get to work.
Dude, when I was working at my last place, bro. Holy shit, there was a couple times, man, I was going like 120 on the way to work.
Yeah, but that's the freeway drive. That's different.
But there was also times where I was going even faster on the way home because I really
Dude,
wanted to beat all the traffic.
the commute-
'Cause, dude, I had to sit at those 2 lights that are like 2 minutes a pop. If
when
you
you're
miss, if you
committing,
miss 'em.
when you're commuting on a freeway, it's a whole different game though. You
Oh, yeah.
120, that's normal.
Yeah.
But like, bro, I used to wake up at 5:30 every morning before I started working overtime in the mornings. Because the reason I go in at 5:45 is because I work an hour of overtime in the morning. I technically don't have to start till 6:45, but I go in an hour early. I've already been waking up at 5:30 since I was like 12 years old, so I was like, that was no problem for me. When
Plus, you don't really feel that extra hour in the morning once you get used to it. Like the more it's the
no.
Not for,
No.
not
Let
for
me
me,
let me
for-
finish.
I
Let me
was gonna say
finish.
for me,
Let me
but
finish.
yeah.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Yeah.
So I wake up at 5:30 every day for like fucking 10 years or 6 years, whatever.
2, 1.
Abrupt cut. Apologies.
Unfortunately,
You know the drill. But we're back.
first time in
and-
a long time.
Yes. Makes sense
in
though.
about 30 episodes.
Not that long. Not that long. Maybe like 15. But
Yeah, maybe.
so what I was doing as we noticed this is I am introducing the special guest that I mentioned earlier in the episode. You guys did miss out on about 15 minutes of me and AJ talking about random shit, but
yeah,
that's okay.
unfortunately.
well,
That's all right though.
the audio's still there. Maybe I'll tack that on to the end.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Gatlin is going to be the first. This is okay. Wait, hold on. No, hold the drum roll, please.
Oh.
It's not going to be his full interview. That will be happening eventually because we do not have a third microphone. But he is just going to be telling a quick story and filling you guys in on one of the other crazy things to befall the DeadMen world in the last week. So, without further ado, introducing for the first time ever on DeadMen Radio, DMR GAT, Mr. Cameraman GAT.
Hey, yeah.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
What's up,
What's
son?
up,
On the
son?
podcast,
On the
yeah.
podcast.
Absolutely.
So, dude, we're
Yeah,
not even.
well, yeah. Scoot further. Yeah, yeah. So let's start with this first. Let's get you comfortable first before we dive straight in because it is something to dive into. So who are you? What is your affiliation with DMR? What do you do
I am
as of
Gatlin.
now?
I record for these fools a lot of shit. A lot of the shit you see come out of DMR is
Most of-
probably
yep.
from me.
Yep. Most of the stuff you
Um,
see of us, pictures, videos, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm GAT. Dude, what's
Yeah.
up, guys?
Yeah.
This is like Jacob said. This isn't my official appearance yet, but soon, once we get this third mic, dude, it's OV. It's raps. I'm here every day, every podcast.
Oh
It's
yeah.
ups.
Oh yeah. Possibly
Possibly,
even
you
perhaps.
never know.
Yeah, we'll
You
see,
never
man.
know. That'd
Absolutely.
be sweet, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly.
party.
3 is in fact a party.
It is in fact a party.
But yeah, like we were saying earlier, a lot went on and a lot transpired over the weekend.
Yes,
And
quite a
like I
bit.
said earlier, if that's I think it's in the podcast. It should be. Our footage cut out, unfortunately. But like I said, you saw him probably like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago,
Probably
three
about 3
episodes
weeks
ago. All fine and dandy, and then this weekend happened. And he is currently fine and dandy.
Yes,
But
now
wa-
we
but-
are fine.
Yeah,
and
but
dandy,
was
yes.
not for about 2 days. So go ahead and spill the biz from how the day
So-
started. You know.
Long story short, I meet this crazy blonde chick, right? I didn't fall in love. I fell in love with the JJ, dude.
Yeah.
Thought it
Yeah.
was the one, wasn't. So a while back, I had went to jail for a little bit over some stupid ass shit, dude. And then I get out. I thought I was cool, no probation, nothing. I had probation for murder. They wanted me to report. I never did. Didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll bleep.
Okay,
Don't even
okay.
trip.
Yeah, we can bleep that out. So yeah, I had probation for said city. I didn't know I had to report, and then they put a warrant out for my arrest. And then a couple months later, I meet this chick.
Yep.
Shit doesn't work out.
She's crazy.
Crazy, dude. Crazy. And then yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We show up. I try and get my stuff. All I get out of it is, I mean, at least I got my grandma back.
Mind you, this is like our third or fourth time showing up there. Because after he moved out of there, he came and moved in with me. And it was just like, all right, let's get shit straight, blah, 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 blah. Let's try and get your shit from her, blah, 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 blah. So we tried like 3 separate times. And now we landed on this occasion.
So we're there. And he even said it, like, I had no fear. I didn't think of nothing, dude. I thought nothing, like he said, I had no fear. He didn't say it yet, or on the podcast. But he said, I had no fear calling the cops, no fear talking to him. They get there. I'm like, yeah, long story short, she won't give me my stuff. Can you guys help me out? They're like, sure, we'll do our best. They run my name. They're like, yeah, man, you got a active warrant in this city? I'm like, for what? They're like, a PV. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm not even on probation. They're like, yeah, you are. I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, cool. So I go in. I'm there till Monday. I go to court, which is today. I go to court this morning.
I was going to say, this all happened on...
Yeah,
last
literally
48
within the
hours
last
for
48
us,
hours.
yeah.
I get there. I'm thinking, like, because I go to court. I'm like, dude, I'm hoping, because I've been in front of this judge before, and he gave me 3 days jail time and then 6 months probation. So I get charged on top of another city with 6 months jail time. So I'm like, okay, I'll do the 6 months in jail on top of the 6 months probation for whoever.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, I get out scot-free, blah, blah, blah. Didn't have to talk to nobody. And then,
yeah.
So yeah, I thought I was scot-free, and then come to find out, I go to this chick's house. I'm like, can you guys help me out, get my stuff? They're like, sure. And then they run my name. They're like, yeah, bro, you got an active warrant. I'm like, oh, well, that's cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
So I do my
and
my couple days.
And the whole time, mind you, I'm sitting in the car.
He's with me.
Yeah, right in front of the cruiser. Me, Raven, my wife, were both with him. We were both just like, you know what? Let's just get this shit taken care of. Blah 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 blah. If shit ends up not working out, just call the cops. No biggie. She does that. No big deal. Whatever. And this all happens, and all I'm seeing from over there is him talking to the cops and everything being cool, everything being chill. He's just explaining what's going on, and then they go over by the car, and they put him in handcuffs.
Like,
and
dude,
at first
they start walking up to her door, and they're like, "What's your first name again?" I'm like, "Gatlin," and they're like, "Put your hands on the car," and I'm like,
okay,
because he says maybe they're just patting him down.
And I thought,
they're about to go in.
I'm like, yo, maybe they're just about to pat him down because they're about to go in this house with him. It's an enclosed space. Really, anything could happen with anybody. Just safety precautions, whatever. They do that, and then they put him in cuffs, and I'm like,
yeah,
what?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah.
So I call the one officer over. I'm like, yo, what's happening? Like, what's going on? He goes, well, there was a warrant out for his arrest. Blah 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 blah. It tells me what city it's from, because I had already explained to him a little bit of the situation and kind of like who I was to him and blah 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 blah, and like explained it's like, you know, like, you could tell me what the fuck is going on. He's not gonna care if you tell me what's going on. You can go ask him if you want to. It's not gonna matter. So he was like, all right, look. He had a warrant out for, like you said, parole violation, blah, 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 blah.
Probation, not parole.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not that bad of a kid, guys.
Probation violation. My fault. And I'm like, what? I'm like,
literally saying, I didn't even know I was on probation.
Yeah,
I didn't know I had nothing. Like, I'm telling you, bro, when I did these 6 months and I got out, nobody told me I had to report to no one. I didn't have to call nobody. I didn't go see nobody.
Yeah. And
so I thought I was cool. I thought I was off probation and everything. I was just, not that I was laying low. Jacob said I was getting lucky, which I low-key was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I was out for over a year and some change.
You were
but
in that city, bro.
yes, in and out for over a year and some change. I was running around doing
went
whatever.
on a cruise with your grandpa. Like,
Yeah, I left the country and everything. Like, I went to the Bahamas and everything with active warrants.
Had no idea.
A active warrant.
No idea.
No clue
And
whatsoever.
and now we're figuring out this is probably why his backgrounds wouldn't go through.
Yeah, I
for a
applied
couple
to a lot of jobs.
other
Backgrounds
jobs.
would not go through.
Yeah, and he had no idea why.
No
and they
clue.
they wouldn't tell him why either.
Mhm.
Like, blah 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 blah. So it's like, damn, that's That's really crazy for real. Like,
Yeah, dude. How did
yeah.
I end up leaving the country with an active warrant? That is
yeah,
kind of
like
wild.
it's not even like that's your fault, bro. You first of all had no fucking clue. Second of all, if there is any shit with that, it would have been up to them to stop you from doing so. Like, regardless, but like.
I'm
that's
glad it's out the way.
Yeah,
bro.
and that's well the biggest thing. So after you did your time, whatever, what happened after once you get to court? The whole stows.
So I go to court. They're like, so we're gonna give you an extra 4 months probation / time. This is time to give up restitution. Pay us or find the sign or something. And I'm like, all right, well, I could pay you guys if you want. On everything I can give you and I love, I put this sign at Menino Lake Police Station.
The whole thing that happened is that he saw a sign on the side of the road while he was riding his bike. No, you're good. No. I'm talking about where you're at right now.
We'll get into the full story on your episode.
Yeah.
My full introduction.
Yeah. For basic context,
I found a street sign. I wanted it. Some old lady was like, nah. Took pictures of me. Showed whoever showed the cops. Was like, yeah, get this kid. And then I had 2 warrants. And then I did 6 months. And then I got out.
Over a street sign.
Yeah, over a street sign. Did 6 months over friggin' street sign, bro.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the long.
So yeah, so then you go to court and they tell you like, look, we're gonna give you 4 months probation.
4 months probation / restitute. This is time to pay for the sign or come up with it. I'm like, all right, cool. I remember them saying mid court, whatever. The judge was like, I want you to make these phone calls really like right now. Make this phone call. See if you can find this sign. Because if this kid's not lying, then he's not lying, and I wasn't.
Yeah, he was like, look, I dropped the sign off at the police department.
I could give you and everything I love, bro. This sign was dropped off in front of this police department. I put it at your door. So I go back to the holding cell. I'm getting out regardless. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
And then the PO walks up to the door, and he's like, yo, man, I got some great news. I'm like, what's up? He's like, we found the sign. I'm like, I bet you did find that fucking sign, dude. And then, yeah, they're like, you don't got to, no probation. I don't got to talk to you. You don't got to come see me. I still called him regardless. I'm not taking that chance, dude. I'm done. That shit's for the birds, bro.
Yep.
Chalk that.
Yeah.
That's just done. Cross it off the list. I'm never, no.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, kid's been getting in trouble since he was like
14, bro.
So
it's just for the birds,
and
bro.
It's always and the biggest thing to say is it's always been some bullshit too.
Always,
it's like
bro. It's never been nothing like crazy. It's just AJ said it a lot, bro. I just got dealt a shitty hand.
Yeah, dealt a shitty
really
hand
shitty
and caught in really bad circumstances and like bad place, wrong time type shit for a lot of the shit he's gotten in trouble for.
Stupid.
So it's like
stupid.
Yeah, just stupid shit that's styles up. That's why you got the 6 months for doing the sign. They were like, you know what? We have an opportunity to give this kid some time. We're gonna fucking do it. You're finally an adult. It's like your first time getting in trouble as an adult. So it was
wake
like,
up, dude.
Yeah, it was like, you know what? We'll give him some fucking time. It worked.
It did.
It worked.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate the whole warrant thing happened, but like we said, it's better that it happened now instead of further down the line.
Yeah,
you got your own place, own car, own job, then
missing
you miss
out. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Shit to lose type shit.
You're still in a place where it's shitty, but you can coast comfortably.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, like, shit like
Thank you to this guy.
Yeah.
Always W this guy.
Oh yeah.
Always W.
It's
And
always
Jacob,
it's
too.
always W.
It's
this
W
guy
all
for
of
real.
us,
It's
for
always
sure.
W this guy. But yeah,
W Deadman for sure.
all day.
W
But
Deadman.
so yeah, long story short, they found the sign.
Yes, we found the sign. Well, they found the sign. I'm cool.
Yep.
I'm straight.
Yep. No
Thank God.
no
No
probation.
PO,
no fines.
no reporting.
nothing. For
I'm
the
cool.
first time
In a long
Long time. No-
the first
noth-
time in a long
nobody
time.
to report to, no fucking obligations that you need to take care of, yada yada yada. Like you got,
I'm cool.
you got the most
I'm
important
cool.
thing back to get all of the things you need to get straight.
It's just ups from here. Y'all are just gonna see a better me every time you see me.
Every time you see him, he's gonna be talking about something new that
Yes.
happened.
I pinky promise y'all that right now.
Yeah,
Right freaking now.
yeah. So, but that was pretty eventful, and you know,
Yes,
like I
was.
said, I was blown the fuck away when it happened, cause like.
And man, it made me feel so bad hearing how upset this guy was that I was gone, dude. His wife was telling me, Jacob's telling me.
I was
how
crying when it happened. I was crying. I was
upset he
crying,
was,
man. I was
dude.
crying, man.
And it made me mad, bro, because like we both knew I didn't do nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
I
but
knew.
was
I
still
knew
mad,
off
bro.
rip.
I was just like,
I knew off rip
I was
when I
just like,
first saw
wow,
him. I was
bro.
like, yeah, he had no clue this shit was
I was like,
happening.
wow.
No clue.
Wow.
And then on
That's all I
top
can
of that,
say.
you got all these people saying shit while he's locked up and shit, and like it's over some dumb shit. They have no clue what it's about. Like,
Stay in your lane, bro.
yeah,
If
like
you don't know nothing about it, stay in your freaking lane, bro.
exactly,
It's not that- Stay
Exact-
in your lane, bro.
exactly. Like
It's
it's
not that hard.
people don't understand the trials and tribulations of
Yes.
things.
Yes.
But like but like we said, GAT is better than ever. And
Ever.
best part, he was supposed to go to work 3 hours after this happened,
And I got my job back.
and his job was fine. He missed that shift and the shift after, and the lady that he works with was cool with it. She's like, "Look,
Loves
I,
me. She
I
wants me back
understand.
like
You
this
cut,
Friday.
I understand. Just come back for your next shift. You're good to go. Blah 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 blah. You ain't even miss out on that much money because you walked out with crazy tips on Friday. Like,
$70 in tips.
yeah,
is freaking
man.
Wild work,
that's what I'm
dude.
saying. So, really, this is an all win-win. The
It
2
really-
days
it really
days
was.
you spent in there was
It was-
absolutely worth it.
It really was.
Like-
it truly was.
Like, cause now you really are clean, fucking clean slate.
Yes, absolute
slate, bro, like,
dude. Nose of the
absolutely
grindstone from
100%.
here, dude.
Like, man,
Man.
it's a thing. This is nowhere near the best anybody will ever see you.
Like it's only ups from here for all of us, dude.
Ups and
literally
dubs.
ups and ups and ups.
Oh my god.
Oh, my
god.
goodness.
Oh,
my
god.
goodness gracious.
But yeah, so
Yes. Thanks for letting me on, guys.
Yeah,
This shit was
absolutely, bro.
amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get a third mic, dude.
yeah, hell
I
yeah.
cannot wait for
You'll
this
actually
shit, bro.
be able to actually really talk about shit with some cameras. Sorry about the
Yeah, sorry about that
camera
little
fuzz.
cut,
Yeah,
it's
but
gonna be a little- nah,
hell yeah.
we'll
Well,
be
thanks
all
for
right.
coming
We'll
on,
be
bro.
all right. Yeah, dude.
We'll get Jacob back in here. We'll say peace out to all you guys. Peace out, y'all. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Well, firstly,
my big ass is back.
welcome back to Jacob.
Yes, I'm back.
Time for the normal segment. How are you guys doing?
Yes,
Hope you
we
guys are
hope
doing good.
You all are doing wonderfully.
Yep.
I noticed. I haven't checked the last episode, but I noticed a good amount of views in the first couple days.
People
so
are starting to watch.
everybody out there watching, we see you. We love
see
you.
We love you.
Make sure
drop
you drop
a comment. Drop
yeah.
a comment.
Let
Yep.
us know how you're doing, where you're from, and we will respond back.
Yeah, absolutely.
we are in
We're
those
on that.
comments.
We're on that.
Also,
We'll
if
respond
you-
individually as well.
Also,
like, we'll
if
both
you
see
don't know, every Wednesday at noon when the episode goes live, it goes live in a live chat. So like you can watch the episode at noon when it goes live and be in the chat and leave
it.
comments.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
could talk to other people who
Yep.
are watching the video on release because
Yep.
a lot of our views do come in within like the first couple hours.
And if you watch
So-
and you leave a comment on the live, I'm on my lunch break when it goes live.
Yeah.
I will comment back for as long as I can
Yep.
while I'm on lunch at work.
Yep. I am
But-
also on lunch for that time as well. So,
Yeah.
you
But
know,
we hope everybody out there is doing wonderfully.
absolutely.
It's a DeadMen takeover of the whole world slowly but surely.
Oh yeah, slowly, but surely.
surely.
Faces are being known, names are being made.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
Do
All
you
right.
have, do you have, no, we're not done yet.
Oh,
we
we're-
still got another like 15 minutes to go.
Really, do we?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Because we lost 15 minutes.
we did lose 15 minutes. That is true. Let's see.
Have you done anything interesting recently, AJ?
I have not. I will say something good on the music side of things. I've got locked in with a really good producer.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, we both
yeah.
we both have gotten locked in with two very good producers.
Shout out APO.
Shout out WNNS Beats. Shout out you. I think Lizkin is your like normal thing. Shout out you. You're fire. I'm gonna be copping like 8 beats from dude.
I
Probably-
already copped 4 beats.
Probably gonna drop a project with it, so y'all can always look out for that. I'm not gonna rush myself this time.
Yeah, I've been very let's dive into some music cuz
Jumping into a new DAW this week too.
yeah, he will be doing that.
Probably what's today? Monday. On Wednesday, I'll be jumping into a new DAW. I got a studio session tomorrow.
Yep.
Forgot to tell you about that.
Are we both going?
I can ask.
Okay.
I wasn't sure on what your
I'm
stance
down.
on that
Yeah, I'm
was.
down.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And then shit, you'll probably come too, record some footy,
Cameraman.
all that shit. But yeah, I'm getting some getting my hands into FL Studio. Really trying to anyway. And
Diving in.
tomorrow I'm gonna have a really big hands-on experience with it, which I'm super excited for. In what I would call a pretty professional studio. So
Yeah.
I'm very
For technically a garage studio, it's fucking a pro level studio.
yeah. It is a very
No, it's their studio.
yeah.
right
It's
now.
their studio. Yeah.
Who just bought a studio recently? Or was
So
that
somebody just.
Was that Don that just bought a studio? Somebody just bought a studio recently.
Oh no, he just had like a kickback at his studio. Yeah, because he has an in-home studio as well. We'll bleep all those names out, but yeah. So that'll be cool. Shout out KHR Justice. That's
Yep.
who I'll be doing it with. But yeah, I'll be diving into that, and you're gonna hear a major quality difference and production difference in my upcoming and his upcoming music as well. Gonna be major differences coming. I've kind of been on like the rebrand wave lately. Not necessarily like obviously full rebrand, obviously, but really trying to dive into my music self and make sure that I'm giving 100% of what I can and not putting out fucking slop.
Yeah.
Which
can
I will
agree.
never do that. I will never do that.
Facts.
If I do not think what I am putting out is quality, I will just not put it out. It doesn't matter how long I don't make music for. If that is the case, that will be the case. You guys will never receive something that I don't think is quality. Same goes for him.
Yeah.
I can already say that.
Yeah. There are a couple songs I've released that it's like I should have. I just wish I knew how to mix more.
Maybe think that after. But
no, it's not even that. It's just I wish I had the knowledge I have
yeah.
now
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
Because I could have made it sound better, but
Yeah.
I did the best I could with the knowledge I had.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the product that we will always deliver is the best that we can give you.
With the knowledge,
and
we
hopefully that ceiling will be raised very shortly.
have. The ceiling always gets raised.
Yeah,
That's
exactly,
Every day
exactly.
gets better than the last.
Exactly. So hopefully, because I'm not ashamed to say it. I be seeing a lot of people who are ashamed to say it, which is really weird because it's doesn't matter if you're putting out quality. You're putting out quality. Simple as that. But we still are on BandLabs. But we're trying to advance from that.
BandLabs and Pro Tools.
BandLabs and Pro. I do not use Pro Tools
I use
at all.
Pro Tools
At all whatsoever, period.
and BandLabs.
But all of my music gets mixed in Pro Tools by him once it's done.
Yeah.
Your boy's got bad ears.
That's where the Pro Tools comes in.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that are going to be changing here shortly, and hopefully I'll get the basics down for the very minimal tomorrow, so that when I do get my hands on FL Studio this week, I'll be able to just boot it up, and if I'm ready to make a song, I could just do what I need to do and call it there, because that's all I need to learn for right now. Obviously, I want to learn everything, but there's also the necessities that I need to learn, because I still open it and don't even know how to open a track. So,
Yeah. That I'm not as unfamiliar with Pro Tools as you are with FL, but I'm still in a similar.
I am
boat.
completely unfamiliar with Pro Tools. I have
It's the same beast in a different skin.
I
you
still
know what
have
I
a
mean?
slight understanding of FL and like where things are and what things do, somewhat. But Pro Tools, I'm lost the second I open it. The second I open it, I don't know where I'm
To
going.
be fair, I was like that the first time. I had to watch like multiple YouTube videos to figure out where shit was and how to. Do shit.
I fucking
Even still, I don't know how to record.
I was gonna
audio
say
with
when
it
it comes to FL, my fucking MIDI board came with FL, and it took me so long to even figure out how to get that
Downloaded.
synced and
Yeah.
mapped to my MIDI board, which I'm still having problems with, to be honest. And I had to watch quite a few YouTube videos for that. But I later found out that I don't even have the producer version of FL, so I can't even record audio if I wanted to.
So stupid that
dumb
that's
as fuck. It's
fucking
$100
thing.
difference too, by the way.
Like actually retarded.
So like, yeah, if you want to get FL and start making beats, $100. But if you want to do beats and audio on there, it's $200.
Stupid.
Fortunately for me, it is just the upgrade.
Still dumb. You gotta spend it because if you say you bought the MPK and you had to buy the upgrade version, that's still $200.
Exactly.
So it's like
So, But hopefully I'll get a pretty good understanding of it tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I can just hook that MPK up to anything as long as
Yeah.
there's programs. So
You
I
should
think
be
I
able
think I'm
to.
gonna bring that with me
It's a
tomorrow.
pretty common thing on most.
That's what I thought. I was gonna
programs.
say I don't think the device is eye locked. I think the samples are eye locked. And
Yeah,
like,
it's like the software associated.
yeah,
with it,
yeah.
not
so
necessarily
the
the
NPC
device.
NPC is eye
yeah.
locked through it, not
Yeah.
the actual software.
That,
The
that's
hardware.
why. That's
not
why
the
I
hardware.
could buy mine secondhand.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
The hardware is not.
yeah. The
it's just
the
software,
hardware
yeah.
is separate. So,
I'm gonna be dropping some music eventually, here in the next couple months, probably.
oh yeah,
Probably not couple months. Probably more like.
I am
2-ish
planning
months.
to release a single here very shortly.
I'm gonna drop a 4-song little project.
Yeah, I want to drop a single just because I haven't
Some light.
I
Some light.
haven't dropped a single since K-Moss. Which actually, funny enough, I was looking through all of my. I had decided to go like back to the bottom for liked beats and stuff like that, just to kind of recycle through some old things that I
Dude,
thought were good.
the dude idling the mini bike outside of the house is
So annoying.
so annoying.
But I ended up coming across the K-Moss beat, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. How did I think of these bars on this? And I think about that for like just about any
Dude,
song.
same.
And it's like
same.
currently I'll come up with a bar and it'll be hard as fuck. I'll come up with a whole song, it'll be hard as fuck, whatever. But then like I don't get to appreciate how hard that shit actually is until I just hear the beat
Dude,
playing.
I'm in such a block right now.
Oh my God,
bro.
I've been
I'm
in
not
a
writing
horrible block.
anything hard, bro. I'm writing a bunch of slop right now, and it's fucking.
Yeah.
pissing
I'm
me
really gonna start doing the kind of just
Like the only song I have recorded in, I don't even count. It's the only song I've recorded since I dropped the last little EP that I did, the little 2-song thing I did.
yeah.
I don't even count it because I've had that wrote for like 2 years.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like
I
I don't
count the
even
same-
count
that
that.
same
I
thing.
haven't wrote anything in months at this point. The last thing, like the last 3 things I've wrote that are like enough to be doable as a whole song are
Yeah.
fucking trash.
Yeah, I've been
Fucking
kind
trash.
of bouncing back and forth. I really do want to
I haven't had a good
I'm kinda-
inspiration in a while.
Yeah. I'm
But
kinda
I will
jumping-
say, when I do have that spark, I got a lot of beats I'm gonna fall back on.
Oh yeah. Me too. But
I got at least 5 in the tank right now.
I got like 4 and then by the end of this week I'll have like 12.
Yeah.
But what the fuck was I going to say?
Sorry.
No, you're
My
okay.
bad.
I really want to get in with like kind of like writing and recording at the same time. Basically just doing like punching by bar. But I'm not going to do it by bar. What I'm going to do is come up with the verse as I'm spitting it, re-record it, come up with the verse when I'm spitting it, re-record it, whatever. Or like if I'm doing it bar by bar, I'll do it bar by bar, whatever. Because honestly, I think because I've been writing a lot, and usually when I do that, because I've done that twice now, and when I do that, I do end up just writing it out while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But it comes to brain much faster because I got the headphones in. I can hear myself talking. Blah 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 blah. And
Fair enough,
It's kind of a mix of me recording and writing at the same time, and then kind of just like going back because then while I'm
Fair
doing
enough.
it, I can really hear how it's gonna sound like before I can record it.
I do that without the microphone. I just do it with the speakers playing. I just listen.
I do too, but I've gotten like my hearing's honestly gotten real bad, and I have to go get a
Oh.
hearing test soon.
Gotta get.
Wear
your fucking earplugs, bro.
I have been lately, but the only reason why the only reason why I haven't is because the earplugs that they fucking have are too big, bro. I ain't wearing that shit.
Spend the fucking money and get, bro. It's literally your hearing. It doesn't come back. Spend the money and get
Yeah.
the fucking custom earplugs that
facts.
are fucking
That's
molded
facts.
to your ear
Yeah.
with like the Bluetooth and sound dampening and all that shit, bro. Spend the fucking money.
I'm gonna but
literally,
yeah,
like, bro. It's like
I know,
it's like if
I
your
know.
vision started going,
I
bro.
know.
You
I know
get
I
new
need
glasses.
to do it. I'm aware I need to do it. You're talking to somebody who has hearing loss to his whole family.
I
I'm aware
know.
I need to do it. That's not something I could just up and do though.
It's something you should make a priority.
It is a priority. It is a priority. A priority is a hearing test. That's my priority. Because it's simple as this. My right ear, I probably already need a hearing aid or a hearing amplifier, if anything. Because my right ear is gone. Like, it's bad. Like, very,
Exactly.
very
And
bad.
it's only gonna get worse unless you take care of it.
That's what I'm saying. And I do for the most part. I do what I can right now. But, like, for simple shit, like, the simple fucking earplugs, like, literally tomorrow, not tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm
Mhm.
going to go buy a pack of earplugs because the ones they have at work I just can't wear. They're too fucking big.
Fair enough.
Like if I put them in my ears, bro, I feel my ears stretch at the end of the day. Like my ear canals. They're I shit you not that big around. And you literally squeeze and
Yeah,
they're not
they're-
soft.
Fair enough.
You got to put some effort to squeeze them bitches, bro.
Are they 3M?
No, there's some fucking. We had those, but I don't know where the fuck these ones came
You got to
from.
get you a box of like those yellow 3M ones.
That's what
the,
we
like-
had before. The
Those are the good
fire
ones.
or
Yep,
whatever. They
yep,
got like
yep,
the little
yep,
red and
yep,
orange.
Yep. Those are the good ones.
Those are the good ones. They got the little orange string that attached
Yep.
to them. All that. These ones are just so bad, bro. Like I literally cannot wear them. So it's like lately what I've been doing, because you know me, like I listen to music at work, but not all day.
Mhm.
It's like I pick certain hours to listen to music so that it actually passes the time and it's not just some ambient noise. I'll put my, because I only have one earbud right now. I lost the fucking other one. I'll put my earbud, no sound on, just in my ear, and it's fine, and that's fine. But like, I don't listen to music in my right ear anymore because I don't want to blare music in my right ear because I already can't really hear. Don't want to fucking blast that shit in there. And then on top of that, I don't want to have my ear just exposed to the noise.
Fair enough.
Especially, I've been working on the lathe lately. So
You want to know
it's
what's
loud.
definitely going to be a thing eventually, though, where you can just get your hearing fixed.
Oh yeah, hopefully that's just a thing.
I
At
mean,
some point.
most like
But
modern
to
hearing
be honest,
aids.
but to be honest with you, no, modern hearing aids suck. They're
Uh,
horrible. No,
the
there's-
insurance covered ones. If you
no, it
buy
doesn't. No,
a
it doesn't
hearing
even.
aid,
No, it
you
doesn't.
can
No,
get-
it doesn't matter.
you
No,
can get stuff.
hearing
made.
aids. Hearing aids are like a fucking drink, bro. There is duds left and right.
I mean, yeah,
Like-
yeah. When you
like,
buy like
no,
a mass-produced
I'm telling you right
insurance
now,
one,
I'm telling you right now, I've seen both. Like my little sister
Mhm.
pays out of pocket for her hearing
Mhm.
aids. My dad, insurance hearing aids. Both of them are garbage. Both of them are garbage. My little sister's hearing aids are $3,000 more than my dad's hearing aids, which
I mean,
are already $2
hey,
grand.
hey, bro, I'm not doubting.
No,
your-
I'm
not
just
doubting
saying.
your lived experience.
I'm just
but
saying.
I also have lived experience with people with hearing aids that are like,
That's why
fucking wor-
that's
they
why I
work.
said left and right
They
they're
work.
duds. Like sometimes they work and sometimes they just don't. If my hearing goes and I get a hearing aid and it doesn't work, I'm just gonna get the cochlear implants ASAP.
what's that?
It's where they go in they cut a hole right here. They slip in basically like a magnet amplifier. It clicks in right here and hooks behind your ear. It amplifies from in your brain, not in your ear. So like, well, sort of. It picks up frequencies from the magnet. The magnet picks up frequencies. The only downside to that is there's an extremely complicated thing with getting MRIs. So if I ever need to get an MRI, it becomes a
Obviously, yeah.
problem.
I mean, I can see how
So-
that would be a problem with surgically implanted magnets in your skull.
Yeah.
I can see how that
Going
would be a problem.
through a magnetic machine.
Yeah, I can see how
So
that would be a problem.
like my little sister, she's getting cochlear implants within the next few months.
Mhm.
My dad always refused to get him because he didn't want to shave his head and he didn't want to look stupid. But he's not self-conscious, just like any old man who isn't self-conscious at all. Yeah, whatever. But
It's got a lot of problems that stem from that, probably.
yeah, exactly. So he never wanted to get him, and his hearing aids have never ever worked. Mind you, my dad has like his 10 to 15% hearing in both ears maximum. They've gone down over the
Bro,
years,
if you-
and
if
he
you-
was born like that.
Bro, your
Like-
hair will grow and cover them up. You won't even be able to see them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, my dad's been a long hair guy who's been balding his whole fucking life. So
Yeah, but he still has hair.
yeah, he does still have hair.
A full head of hair, pretty much.
Yeah, does still have hair.
So it's like you got that Italian blood, you'll have hair.
Yeah,
You'll-
exactly.
You'll be able to cover 'em
Exactly.
up. You'll be fine.
I was gonna say he only lost his hair because of chemo and spinal taps. So
and bro, that when people are bitching,
exactly, just cut him off. Literally. My dad used to do that shit all the time. Shit, I used to talk too much as a kid.
Dude, if my dad had that option, he would have done
Dude,
that
I
shit
used
to me.
to talk too much as a kid with a dad who wore 2 hearing aids. You know how many times I've heard the click and then just the buzz from them? They go, he clicks them off, and then he'll pull them out because they ring when they're in your ear and they're off.
That's terrible.
yeah, it's horrible, especially with a guy who can't hear them.
like what?
So I'll hear it, but he has to take them out before they stop ringing, and sometimes he'll just flick them off and leave them in. And all I hear is like super high pitched frequency.
what the fuck?
Yeah, it's horrible. It's the most annoying shit ever.
I
But
I can understand.
yeah, but yeah. So no, I definitely need a hearing test of sorts because my ears are so fucked, bro. Like so fucked.
Yeah, as a aspiring musician, you might want to keep an eye on that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But considering like my dad has hearing loss, my little sister, well, we'll start higher than that. My grandma had both ears fucked.
Mm.
Her two sons, specifically mostly in the male gene.
Mm-hmm.
My little sister and my grandma are the only ones in our family who have hearing loss out of the women. But two of the three sons that my grandma had, one of them was 100% deaf. Like had
Damn.
speaking communication. My uncle Kevin.
Okay.
Speaking communication problems. Like he was mute for the first few years.
Talk like a deaf person.
Yeah, he talks like this. Yeah, exactly. Like
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
No,
but,
he
oh
talks.
my
He
God,
talks.
that's
He
fucking
talks
hilarious.
exactly like the greased up deaf guy on Family Guy. I can joke about it. Fuck you. I don't care. I can joke about it.
I could laugh at it.
Yeah, exactly. But no, he literally talks like the greased up deaf guy. Or Ted from the movie Ted when he was all fucked up. You know,
Yeah.
literally talks just like that. But my dad had some issues learning some words. Like spatula, he'll say spatula. That's just a good example. Like certain words that require a lot of pronunciation in the high pitched area, he never learned because he couldn't hear them. So he kind of just picked up on what he could hear. He also refused to wear hearing aids for like the first big chunk of his life because he tried them multiple times and they never worked. But that was also 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Later in life, he
A lot has
decided.
changed.
Yeah, later in life, like when he was in his like late 30s, he decided once he got out of jail and shit, he decided to start using them. And they were working for a while, and then some did. But fucking yeah. So then my dad, he had partial hearing loss in both ears, or partial hearing loss in one ear, severe hearing loss in the other, and the partial ear went down like by months. Like by month, it would decrease. And then my oldest brother, so my dad's son, you go down another notch. He was deaf in both ears as well, but like not deaf. He had like really bad hearing loss. He could hear without his hearing aids, but like, dude, it was a pain in the ass to talk to him. He also always kept like one earbud in, even if he wasn't listening to music, because it would just amplify his other ear.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, because it
I
was
can
like
understand that.
with both ears open, he's hearing too much out of this side, and it's blocking a lot of the noise coming from this side. So
Fair
he would
enough.
just like plug that ear, because he would also do like limousine driving and shit. So he had people talking to him and shit. He didn't want to hear the road noise, so he would just hear what's happening behind him and shit.
That,
but
I
like,
can understand that. Yeah.
Right. So that was him, and he eventually, I think, recently got one hearing aid because like his other ear is kind of just like. Didn't really use the motherfucker anyway. That's the one he would put the earplug in. Blah 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 blah.
Didn't really use the motherfucker anyway. Okay.
But like, that's kind of how a lot of people in my family go about their hearing loss. Is kind of just like I don't use it anyway. Which like yeah you do.
Don't
Yeah,
be like that.
I'm not.
'cause you
Trust me, I'm not. I'm
very
not.
much use that.
I very much use my hearing. I love my hearing. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. But and then you move down to me, which is the other son. I have had hearing loss throughout my life. So like, but I've also been surrounded by extremely loud noises for years. Like I grew up drumming, no ear protection. Grew up
but
around
also,
my.
I wouldn't argue you've been around more loud noises than anyone else.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can
know
agree
what
with
I
that.
mean?
I can
Like-
say in my early stages though, I was around like when your hearing is developing. I was around like from
Yeah.
baby to like 10 years old. I was constantly around drumming, constantly being the one drumming or going to drum shows. No ear protection. Well, you're supposed to wear ear protection at like fucking like 12. You're supposed to be wearing ear protection.
I
at,
can
like,
understand
concerts and
that,
shit.
but I was also doing similar. and
Exactly.
It's like
exactly.
I wouldn't argue that that's necessarily out of the ordinary.
Yeah,
Like,
I can agree.
I wouldn't argue that's like yes, that's a lot of noise exposure, but I wouldn't argue that's excessive.
Yeah, I can agree.
For
I can
like
agree.
people from where we're from and
Yeah.
do what we did growing up.
Yeah.
And, like,
I can agree with that. So it's
you know
like
what I mean,
yeah, so like
because like there's people who grow up going to concerts every day
Right.
without
Yeah.
protection. You know what I mean?
so like there's that, And then it's also just like I've just had hearing loss throughout my life,
That's
just
the biggest
because
factor.
like it's bound to happen, and it has. Like
Slowly but
I like
surely.
there has been times where I've woken up and came to the realization that I can't hear as well as I could like a year ago. Like, for example, my right ear. Like you've been hearing me complain about it for like the last few months. Like my right ear's been going pretty
Slowly
fucking
but
bad.
surely.
Yeah. So like. And like that's why I can't mix my own music too, because like I hear way more out of one ear than I do the other, and when I mix shit, I think it sounds fine, and he's telling me he's like, "Nah, man, that shit sounds whack." And it's like he'll
Yeah.
fix it, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, there we go. Like that sounds good." And it's like, but you can tell that when I mix shit, it is one side heavy as hell.
Yeah.
Like one side heavy as fuck. Cause like even then I'll like flip my headphones around,
Yep.
and I'll be like, damn.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, holy shit, like I can't hear anything over on this side now. So it's like, it's been a noticing problem that I've noticed over the last little bit. Gat, are we still recording?
Okay. Good.
Okay, cool. But yeah, it's definitely been a thing over the last little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely something you're gonna want to keep an eye on as we
Yeah.
go further into endeavors that are going to
Require,
excessive noise
yeah.
on our ears and
Oh, yeah.
strain on our ears. We're gonna have to get monitors like ASAP.
Oh yeah,
Because you don't even have to get like the ones that like play shit.
IEMs, is that what it is?
In-ear monitors, yeah, that's IEMs. So you can get, there's two versions. There's the ones that like you can program to play the song that you're hearing and
Yeah.
like play. It'll be like have a metronome and be like a count in like next song in 1, 2, 3, and then like play the song. Like you can program those, or you can just get basically
Damn, I
their
didn't know it did all that. That's
yeah,
cool.
like the
That's
in-ear
cool.
monitors. Like you basically have a whole concert going in your ears that's different to what's being played on the speakers.
Oh, that's cool.
You have your own version because like say you're a drummer in a band and you only want to hear you want your guitars to be a little louder so you can hear your cues.
Yeah, I knew that, but I didn't know it would do like whole like time ins.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
it'll
all
do
shit like that. That's
time
really
ins,
cool. I didn't know
metronome,
that.
all kinds
That's-
of shit.
that's
Yeah,
fucking
like
dope.
you can get real crazy with them, like real fancy ones,
That's
and like
fucking
they're Bluetooth and noise canceling, all kinds of shit. Like
Huh.
those are the ones that like Drake and Kanye, like
Yeah,
they
big
kinda-
artists
they
and
wear
shit.
and shit. Yeah. But there's also versions that same company does them, and they're literally like $50 versus $2,000 type
Yeah.
of price difference.
Yeah,
I think they're more expensive than 50, but it's like that type of difference.
yeah.
Same ear molding, they do the same molding of your ear, like so they're custom fit to you,
Yeah,
and they're just earplugs basically.
right.
But they go like into your ear canal,
Yeah,
and like they have even the cheap ones, they have like little microphones that act as basically like active noise canceling, but
yeah,
not really active.
yeah.
And so you can use them. They're specifically for on-stage performers to protect your hearing
Oh, that's cool.
because the microphones allow you to hear. So what they're basically not they're like pass-throughs. So they allow you to hear your monitors, so you can hear your own voice talking.
but you're not hearing the.
But you're not hearing the crowd
concert
noise, you're not
You're not
hearing the
hearing the
space and
speakers.
the
The speakers out
yeah.
in the concert.
Yep.
Okay, that's fucking sweet.
Yep.
That's fucking sweet. Like that would be.
So like a lot
Dope
of
as
times
fuck.
when you see an artist with one ear out, it's because they want to be able to hear the crowd, and because like those things literally you can't hear anything.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like,
yeah, we're definitely gonna have
You
to
could
look
be
into
in
that.
Madison Square Garden, 25.
Because I mean, like shit. There, you know, on Rush, at one point, because me and you were like kind of doing the verse together, we were one bar ahead.
Yep.
The whole time.
We couldn't really hear. Yeah.
Yeah, because we couldn't. Because that song was like.
I even did the same thing on Take the Shot.
Yeah,
I got
it was
like 2 bars.
It got
ahead.
real loud. People started getting loud, and you
Yep.
could really hear the speakers and shit, but we couldn't really hear the monitors because I'm hearing everything else too. So that would be really fucking cool, honestly. Like that would be dope as shit.
And they just look sick.
Facts. Make you look profesh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we love you guys.
Love you guys.
This has been episode
most.
31 with special guest
32.
cameraman.
32, episode 32.
My bad. With
Oh, yeah.
special
Trey
cameraman.
Dose.
Special episode cameraman Gat.
Oh
But
yeah, no.
DeadMen the whole world. We love you
DeadMen
guys.
the whole
we'll see you
bitch.
next week. Bye bye.
Peace out,
Peace
rah.
out. Bye bye.